welcome back to my channel. This is Ruchika, and first of all, wishing you all a very happy Diwali. So because it's Diwali, I planned on to do a Diwali makeup look. So this is it, and I went a little extra for it. As you can see with the Mangtika and everything, it's like a super popping up glam look that I'm definitely not gonna wear outsides. But as you've read the title, I am gonna click pictures with this look, and that too in front of you, so you'll get a sneak peek of how I click my Instagram pictures as well. So yeah, without much blabbering, let's just get started. I'm gonna do a voiceover for my makeup. If you don't want to see the makeup and directly want to go and jump onto that particular part where I'm clicking pictures, the timestamps will be definitely given in the description below, so you can just skip to that part in case you don't want to see the makeup. So yeah, talked enough, let's get into the video. So I'm gonna start off with my base, and I picked up the Lakme 925 Primer Plus Matte Foundation in the shade C140 Cool Rose, and yeah, just dotting it on my face and blending it out. Now for my concealer, I've gone with the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, which is in the shade Medium Beige. So I'm using a very lighter shade of concealer just to kind of highlight the main points of my face. Now moving on to contouring, I just do the basic contour, and of course not to forget my forehead. So I always make sure that I'm contouring my forehead as well, because it's a little bit big, I guess, if that's the word. Now I also contour my entire nose. I mean, if you have seen the hacks video, you know that this was the hack given by Nikki, that contour your entire nose. I mean, make it completely brown and then chisel it out with a powder. So that's what I'm gonna do. So with the help of this slanted brush, I'm setting my entire base. Now when I'm filming or clicking pictures, usually I get really oily. So setting the entire face really helps in oil control, and that's what I'm doing. Also, as I said, I'm gonna apply the powder to kind of sharpen my nose a little bit. And yeah, by the way, I am using the Pond's powder because that's what I always do when I'm filming. Otherwise, I use the Maybelline powder, but now because I'm at home, it doesn't really matter. Moving on to the blush, I'm using the Coloressence Blush, which is like really pigmented, so it kind of helps because I know the camera doesn't really pick up the pinks of my cheeks, so I have to go a little extra with the blush, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, moving on to eyebrows. So I really don't need to do much with my brows. I just take the Miss Claire pencil and kind of brush my brows and then fill in the little gaps, and that is about it. Finally, moving on to the concealer. So I'm using a random concealer which I bought from the local store, and I'm using this as an eyeshadow primer, and over this I'm gonna go in with eyeshadows. And also I'm gonna use the Revolution Sophx palette today, and taking a very basic brown shade, I'm just gonna apply it all over my lid and the crease and kind of blend it really well because that's the transition shade. Now the next shade is this reddish kind of shade, which is not really red but a little of pink undertone, and I'm gonna add it to my outer lid and kind of blend it with the previous brown. And finally, taking a darker purple kind of shade, I'm gonna apply it also on the outer lid, and I'm using a steeper brush this time for precision. And that is about it. I'm just gonna blend all of this and finally go in with shimmers. Okay, I'm just kind of wooed about all the fallouts that I'm having on my face, so I'm gonna brush it really quickly and finally move on to the concealer, which I'm gonna apply on the lid so that, you know, the eyeshadows are placed really well. And as I said, I'm gonna go in with some shimmers. Now because I was wearing red, I really wanted to go in with a red, so I took this Nicka K palette, which is called the Poison Apple, and took the pinkish and kind of reddish shimmer for my lid, and that is about it. Next I am going in with the Autumn Spice palette from Nika K again, and taking this golden shimmer shade and applying it just over there. Finally, for the inner corners, I'm going to take the same golden shade and apply it on my inner corners. Now for my lower lash line, by the way, I've used the same brown shade that I used in the beginning, which is like the Sophx palette's brown shade. And that is about it for my eyeshadow. I'm going in with the Lakme's Insta liner, which is like my favorite and so go-to liner of every girl. I always apply liner to my inner corners as well, so don't ask me why. Now moving on to the mascara, I'm using the Coloressence HD Volume Mascara. We are coming to the end of this video. So finally the highlighter, I'm using a very thin brush for the first time for particular precision, and I'm using the Coloressence highlighter, by the way, which is like a very silver undertoned highlighter, and I personally love it so much. Now I wasn't really happy with the golden inner corner highlight, so I went in with this highlighter as well, and my brow bone as well as Cupid's bow, and we are kind of done with the highlighter. Now for my lips, I'm going in with the Lakme Absolute Lip Pout Matte in the shade Starlet Red. Definitely such a perfect red matte shade, but I had to go in with a nude, so I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Nude Matte shade, and this is like the perfect lipstick combination, but I felt like it's not that matte, so I'm gonna go in with my bronzer as well. So this is the Wet n Wild bronzer, and I guess we are done with the entire look. And finally, accessorizing a little bit, let's click pictures. So for this video, I'm just gonna keep it really basic and click like normal pictures with this background. I guess I'm not gonna use any props or something because something similar is coming up on my channel very soon. So for this, I'm gonna use this background and no other special prop. And yeah, you will be getting a BTS of how I click my pictures and how my light setup is, and that is about it. So I know I said that I'm not gonna use any kind of props, but I ended up using my ring light and my fairy lights because it just gave me a bouquet effect, and that's what I wanted. So yeah, it's time for you to see the pictures for yourself. Okay, it was so hectic because usually I click my pictures with my phone, but then setting the timer and clicking pictures using this camera was really tough, and I guess totally worth it. Of course, I have to edit the video really soon before Diwali. I hope this video is uploaded before Diwali. If not, I don't know. So yeah, this was it for today's video, you guys. I hope you liked it, and if you want more of click with me videos, do let me know in the comments. I will surely make new because I love clicking pictures. You already know it by my Instagram. So yeah, thanks for watching. A very happy Diwali again, and bye bye.